Hi, I'm John with Reber.com, Real Estate Business Resources. We bring together lots of tools, technology, tips, ideas on how to use technology in your real estate business to benefit you and make you more sales this year. So today we're going to talk a little bit about LastPass. It's a new program that I found. It runs on your computer, on your iPad, on your tablet, on your phone, and it just manages all your passwords. I went into a broker's office the other day and found that he was asking me about a way to store passwords, and I found that he had something like this. Is this what your passwords looks like? Some of it's typed, sticky notes on it, little pieces of paper, big pieces of paper, and that's what his password manager system was. So I shared with him LastPass and installed it on his computer and showed him how to work it, and he was just amazed at how easy it was. So today I'm going to show you how to use LastPass and how it works and how you can use it to manage your passwords on your computer, because whenever you're busy in real estate you don't have time to be digging around and finding passwords. If you're on the fly, you're at home, you're somewhere else, and you need a password to get into one of your systems, you need them in your hand ready to go all the time. So here we go. Whether your transaction is a residential, commercial, new development, resale, refinance, second mortgage, foreclosure, REO, or HUD, Security First Title has developed a unique team of closing and title personnel that go the extra mile to be sure your transaction is completed to your satisfaction.
Hi, this is John. We're going to talk today about LastPass. Here we're on the LastPass.com is the website you want to go to get this great tool. And you have so many online logins and passwords now. You have Facebook and maybe Twitter and maybe Google, and there's just so many places you have to log on with a username and a password. It's hard to keep track of all that stuff. And as you saw in the example before, a lot of people just keep that stuff in a notebook or on sticky notes all over their desk. And LastPass is the answer to how to solve that problem. So I'm going to show you today how to install it, how to get it into your browser, and how to use it on a regular basis. So you come to LastPass.com, and if you don't have an account yet, you need to download LastPass right here, and it will get you into the system so that you'll have an icon on your computer that you can get in and everything else. And then you'll just sign into LastPass, and that'll get you into the system. But we'll show you some more here. Depending on which browser you have, I use Chrome, so I would come here and click Chrome. It works with all the browsers, all the major browsers. So I click Chrome, and whenever I click Chrome, it takes me right here to the install page that gives me a download for Chrome. So I would go with the LastPass for Chrome with binary features. I'd hit download. And what this is going to do is it's going to download an extension in Chrome that actually puts the LastPass icon right here. See where that's at? Right up here. And these are all extensions up here, and this is my LastPass extension, so it's easy for me to get to, and it's running all the time. If you had Firefox, you download this Firefox one or the universal one, and you have Internet Explorer and you use it usually, then you'll download this universal one here. It also has a Safari version and an Opera version also. So I've already installed it, and the installation process isn't too difficult, but whenever you install it for your browser, like Chrome, it installs it up here. When I click on this, it gives me a drop down and gives me some options, and we'll look at those options here in just a few minutes. So once we've done that, we've got the extension installed. I'm going to show you how this works. I'm going to go up here and create a new tab, and I'm going to go to Amazon.com, because that's a website I go to once in a while. And when I go to Amazon, you'll see here that I am not signed in. And so when I go to the sign-in page, LastPass has automatically filled in my email address and my password. So I didn't have to remember which email address, because I have about 6, and which password I use, because I use multiple different passwords for all different websites. It just automatically filled that information in. And then I can just hit sign in to secure server, and it goes ahead and logs me in. That works with almost any website that you come to that has a login and password. You simply save it into the site, and it keeps it in there, and next time you come to that site, it will remember you were there. So let's go look at another one. So here we're going to the Emporia MLS. I have not saved the Emporia MLS into LastPass yet, so I want to show you how this works. So I'm going to come in here, I'm going to put my user ID the first time into here, and it's not saved in LastPass, that's why it's not showing up yet. So I put in my password and I hit submit, and that's going to log me in. Now notice this blue bar popped up here that says, should LastPass remember this password? And so we're going to hit save site. It pops open in another window and it says, what do you want to call this? And that's fine, I'll just call this one EmporiaMLS.com. It tells me my username and it tells me my password. And if I want to automatically log in every time I come to this website, I could check this box. So it would never stop and ask me to log in. It would just automatically log me in. So I will go and check that. I'll hit save. It takes me back here. I'm going to read this notice later, and it takes me right into the Emporia website. Now, whenever I go and log off, I want to log off completely, and I'm going to go back to the EmporiaMLS.com, and watch this. It automatically fills in the spaces, and it's thinking. I haven't clicked anything else. It's thinking. It should log me right in. And there, it logged me right in. I didn't have to hit the submit button or anything. I just went to Emporia MLS, it input the username and the password and logged me right in. Another thing I'd like to show you is you can use this LastPass icon up here. If you use the extension in Chrome or Firefox, I'm not sure if it works this way in Internet Explorer or not, but you can use this icon and use this almost as a bookmarking system. So I go to my LastPass vault, and it opens up another page, and here are all my websites that I have in LastPass right now. So if I want to go to a website, I can almost use this as my bookmarking system. So let's say I want to go to Dropbox. So I'll just click on Dropbox here, and it will go ahead and take me to that website and log me in with all the information. So it just does it. It's kind of magical. I can't explain it. It just works. Another thing you can do is if you're, let's say you're at another location and you're not at your computer and you want access to your passwords, you can just go to LastPass.com like we've done here, sign into LastPass. This is the only password you have to remember from now on, is just how to get into LastPass. So once we sign into LastPass, you'll see it just takes me right into, let's say we were on somebody else's computer, it just takes us right into here. And of course I can't see any of my passwords yet. I click this little arrow here and it opens up all my passwords, all my access. Like, let's look at this one here. If you want to modify it or change it for some reason, you just hit this edit button over here and it pops up the information about this one. I can change the name here, I can add it to a group, I can favorite it if I want to, change my username, change my password, and update it from here. So you can access your passwords from anywhere you are. The last thing I want to show you is that it is completely free to use on the computer, but if you want it to work on your mobile devices, it does cost a whole $12 a year. That's only $1 a month, folks. $12 a year. It's definitely worth it to get it to work on your phone, so that way, or your tablet device. So if that way, if you're out mobile somewhere and you need a password, you're over at a friend's house or somewhere and you need a password, and you can just open up your phone or your tablet device and all your passwords are there. It syncs automatically, so you put a password in your phone, automatically next time you come to your computer, the password's there. Same thing with your iPad or your tablet. Everything just syncs back and forth. Wherever you put it, it shows up on all the devices. Really cool program. It is the best answer I've found. I've used 3 or 4 of these types of programs, and this is the best answer I've found for securely storing my passwords in one place, and just everything just works. So give it a try. I hope you like LastPass.com. If you like this tip, come to Reber.com to get more, or visit us on Facebook at facebook.com/ReberInc, REBRINC. Thanks for watching.